This is one of the rarest cars in Forza Horizon 5. In fact, it's so rare you probably can't get it no matter how hard you currently try. And today we're going to be taking a look at 5 other incredibly rare cars in this game, and you can play along, see if you have them or if you don't. And maybe this video will help you complete your collection, but let's dive into the first one. And first up, we have the Ferrari LaFerrari. And if you don't know, this car is extremely limited, but not for the reason maybe you're thinking. This car is actually a reward for anyone that accumulates essentially a certain amount of Ferraris within the game. I think it's like 90% of them or something. But as soon as you get a certain amount of Ferraris, you will be given this car for free. Which makes it seem like maybe it shouldn't be that rare until you realize it's limited to 1 per player, assuming every player actually gets their hands on them. And this car can't be sold for 20 million. It is price locked around 11 million. So all these things together make it decently rare. So let me know down below if you've gotten yours yet. And this is one of the few cars on the list that you could actually grind out and guarantee that you get. Next up, we're turning over to the electric side of things, and we have the Racer Tachyon Speed, which is an electric race car. And I didn't know this car was incredibly rare. But under my last rare cars video, people were sure to let me know. So I don't really know how many times this car has released, when the last time it released was. I don't think it's even really good at anything, but it's incredibly rare. So let me know if you have one down below. Was this supposed to have water in it? Why is this all dried up? That's supposed to be a lake. But I got mine very early on in the game and haven't really decided to try and get another one because I didn't know it was rare. I thought honestly everyone could get this car, but no, it is exclusive. Next up, we have probably my favorite car on this list, and it's the McLaren 765 LT. Now, this car is slowly climbing back up to being one of the rarest cars in the games. Unfortunately, I don't think it will ever hit that position again, because if you don't know, they did re-release this car very recently, but it used to be the rarest car in the game, and even though it released recently, you already can't find it anywhere on the auction house. People really, really like this car for obvious reasons. I mean, just look at it, it's incredibly gorgeous. But hopefully soon this car does get even more rare, and if you've ever wanted to get one, better late than never. It's only gonna get harder to get, so I recommend right after you finish watching this video, go try and get your hands on one. Now, on number 2 for our list today, we have the Lynk Co. Now, I'm grouping both of them in together, either or. You can choose. There's 2 different ones that are essentially the same car. Both of them are incredibly rare, so pick whichever one you want to go after, but I'm grouping them into the same category today. And one of these has released more recently than the other. I'm not exactly sure which one, but that being said, they're both still incredibly rare. I don't really understand what's special about this car. It has been in the game for over a year at this point. It looks kind of average. I think it's some sort of fancy racing car. But again, I know I've never heard of this brand before. I know I'm uncultured, and it kind of handles and drives like a lot of other cars in this game. But again, if you're just looking for a completion of your garage, then yeah, absolutely you want to get your hands on this car, but good luck. They are pretty hard to get because they've only released the select few amount of times. But if you get one, you might as well get both. Doesn't hurt. So you can just search for the brand Lynk Co and wait for either or to show up, and then just buy both of them when they do. And for our final car today, we have a Toyota, and it's the Toyota 4Runner. I don't understand how this car is still rare. I think Forza's only released it to the game 1 time. Maybe they've done it 2 times, probably 2. But I only know about its original release to the game. And that was about 2 years ago at this point. Lots of people got it. Obviously, it was kind of a new car that's never been added into Forza. It was very enticing. But then it was quickly forgotten about. They didn't really do any events surrounding it. Not much of Forza's community is centralized around off-roading. So for all these reasons, I kind of think it was very quickly forgotten about. But as far as off-roading cars go, this is kind of like the best one in the game. In my opinion, it's very easy to control. It's fast. It's got a lot of tuning options because it's a Toyota. So let me know if you guys have this car. What is going on down here? If you guys have this car, let me know. I've had mine, again, since it released. I got it that first week. I thought it was going to be very hype, and then everyone forgot about it. But that is our list today. Let me know down below what I left off, and I'll be sure to include it on the next video. As always, we'll see you boys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.